For 2 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Mr. Larson. Thank you, Mr. Lobiondo, for your work on this. And I rise to offer my support for the House-Senate agreement on the Coast Guard reauthorization for fiscal year 2013 and 2014. The United States Coast Guard plays an integral role to our nation's homeland security. They are on the front lines each and every day, ensuring that our ports and waterways remain safe and secure. As a co-founder and co-chair of the Congressional Bipartisan Ports Caucus, we're learning more and more every day about the critical role that our Coast Guard plays in the security of our ports. Our caucus members had a very productive conversation with Vice Admiral Peter Neffenger of the U.S. Coast Guard in April, whom I got to know very well in Los Angeles when he was the captain of the ports of Los Angeles and Long Beach. And he discussed the Coast Guard's critical role in providing security and disaster preparedness at our nation's ports. That's why providing the Coast Guard with the necessary ships and gear they need is so important. However, it's neither the ships nor the gear that makes up the heart of the United States Coast Guards. It is the men and women who fight every day to make this country a safer place. They serve with bravery and poise and are sometimes called upon to make the ultimate sacrifice. And as has been talked about this morning, unfortunately, that is what occurred this past weekend when a brave Coast Guardman gave his life for this country. On December 2nd, Chief Petty Officer Horne was killed when he and his team came upon a boat suspected of drug smuggling and were rammed upon approaching it. The impact knocked Officer Horne and another Coast Guardsman into the water, inflicting Horne with a severe traumatic head injury that ultimately proved to be fatal. Chief Petty Officer Terrell Horne was a distinguished Coast Guardman, and his life is deeply cherished by our nation as we reflect on his unwavering commitment to protecting our country. He and his family were from Redondo Beach, which is in my current congressional district, and his sacrifice serves as a stark reminder of the extraordinary sacrifices our men and women in uniform make boldly for this country each and every day. As my colleagues consider this bill before us, I ask that we all keep Officer Horne's family, friends, and fellow officers in the Coast Guard in your thoughts and prayers, and never forget the sacrifices that our men and women make for us each and every day. I appreciate all the comments that have been made this morning reflecting this same thought. Thank you, and I yield back the balance of my time.